Body on tete, on tete.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl BC Abdul. So today I'm going to be cooking one of my favorite Nigerian meal, and that's pandoyam and Efo Riro with goat meat. So here are the things I got. I got my goat meat. Okay, there you go. Yeah. So what I'm doing right now is boiling the goat meat. I already added all the ingredients I showed previously, and I like to add ground pepper. I just like spices in my food. I'm a Yoruba girl, so don't judge me. So yeah, I'm just going to let this cook for like about 30 minutes because I don't know if it's just the ones we have here, but it's like super hard no matter how you try to boil it. So yeah, it's on a medium, and yeah, I'm just like rolling for like roughly. So this is it after 45 minutes. This is what it looks like. So I'm just going to take it and put it in my plate like so. And take the other one and put it. Look at that. Hey, look at this, the way this meat is sitting. More voila for who know if you enjoy life. Oh. So yeah, basically I'm just like going back and forth to like place my meats like properly in that plate. And then I'm transferring it to this table so it's just the same. So the next thing I'm going to be doing is like blend my pepper. So I have my bell pepper right there. I have tomatoes and onions with ghost pepper. So yeah, let's start blending. Okay, so it's all blended and nice, and now I have my F4, my scotch bonnet, my titers, my crayfish, my onions, and it's about to go down. So the next thing I'm going to cut this fish into like 4 pieces thereabouts. So that's me butchering that fish, poor fish. Anywho, so that's it. Me cutting my fish. And yep, cut, and throw that nonsense till throw it out. So I steamed my fish in the same goat meat stock, so that's what I get. So I just like basically added the fish into the goat stock and added just a little bit of salt because that thing already has salt. So now I'm bleaching my palm oil, and you know what time it is, baby. So bleaching my palm oil, and I have my meat stock beside it. So the first thing I'm going to do is make sure it's like all that solid thing like dissolves right there, like when it's like fully bleached. So I just make sure it's like, look at that. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like that smoke has to come out. Then the onions go inside, and yeah. So I start stirring just to make sure that it doesn't like burn. So I stir. Stir now. Oh, this too was to embarrass me. Oh. But I promise, I stared. Did I know? Oh, thank God. So yeah, that's me staring. This is so professional, by the way, and yeah, you guys have to accept me. So the next thing I'm going to add some shrimps. Yeah, shrimps. Yes, you try this recipe, and if you don't like it, Omo, come on, collect your views back. I wish that's possible though, but like it's really good and tasty. So we add some shrimps and make sure it's like fried, like properly fried. So yeah, and then I added locust bean like off camera, like I was rushing right here, like oh no, I had like other things doing, so I was like, so everything I have in there is like shrimps, onions, locust bean, and now I'm adding pepper to the fried stuff that I have in there. And the next thing is like stir it together. Of course, I like make sure it's like cook, like you see, like properly cooked like that. So the oil is like bubbling on top of it. That's when you know it's like properly cooked. My mom said so. So and yeah, so like you see, the oil is like bubbling, 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 bubbling. Okay, yeah, stop bubbling now. Stop bubbling now. And then it's time for crayfish. Ooh, my favorite. Like, make sure you rinse your crayfish, by the way. Like, you don't want dirt and all that nonsense in your food. So, and then I have some stockfish. Like, it is so tasty. I actually stole this one from my. No, I didn't steal it actually. She gave it to me from my roommate. So, yep. And that's some of my Titus fish that I already steamed. I just like crushed it inside, and I did slice some goat meat in there as well. I'm not sure if I showed that, but I'm just like saying, and that's for extra if you want to rishi in there. And then I'm just put like, did you see the amount of seasoning that I added to it? Because like all of this stuff I already added is like tasty enough, so I didn't want too much salt. And I added my F4, of course, like the main ingredient to it. And just stirring as usual again. Like, make sure I properly mix everything together. And yep. Don't sleep on this F. You see that locust bean, see that shrimps, see the fish. The goat meat is like hidden somewhere, but I promise you it's there, and it's so tasty. And I didn't add salt to it because like I added meat stock and I had so many things inside that already like salty enough, so I didn't do it. So next thing I'm doing is like making my palm oil stew for the goat meat. Same process. I bleach the oil, make sure it's like perfectly bleached. I want all the solid thing to dissolve like completely. Okay, oh yeah, Tete, oh. Dissolve, mama. This thing is dropping like, man, I don't want to mess up the future. It's looking weird. So, bleaching it as usual. Bleaching, make sure like everything is like liquid. And then you add onions as usual, just like the process I walked you through earlier. So now the next thing is like I'm going to add my pepper, like my blended pepper inside. That bubbles give me joy. Look at that. Look at that. Look at how healthy this food looks. Like without eating it yet, you already know you're eating something that is going to, benefit your body. Ooh, and that's my meat stock. Please never skip this process. It's like very, very important. It just like makes your food like so tasty. And then that's my seasoning, just a little bit as well, because like we don't want too much maggi or too much salt in our food. So Africans, we don't measure until our ancestors tell us it is good enough, my daughter. So yeah, I'm just like using my eyes to like gauge the amount of salt that I need for this quantity. So if you're looking for perfect measurements, I'm sorry, this is not happening here. So yeah, I'm adding my fresh goat meat into it. And yeah, the reason I added it like very like as soon as as soon as I poured the pepper was because like the goat meat was still a bit, I don't know, like it wasn't soft enough, so I wanted that softness to it, so that's why I added it like early. So I'm just going to let it settle. Jesus, settle. I'm going to let it cook perfectly, and then I added my two slices of fish that is remaining, two slices of fish or whatever. I don't know. I beg, English is hard. So yeah, so I'm covering everything now just to make sure like it's simmer for like 15-10 minutes until you see that thing bubbling, that palm oil like bubbling on top. That's when you know it's like almost done or it's like perfectly done, like my mom taught me, and it's been working so well. So yeah, it's all done now, looking all good and nice. I'm just going to dip my spoon and like scoop everything out so you see what I've been cooking. Ooh la la, ooh la la, ooh la la, ooh, look at, oh my god. Omo. Yeah, now it's time for pondo yam. Okay, now. So I'm boiling my water. But I couldn't stir this thing on camera, but I promise I did it myself. If you want a video, I could do it. So that's my tasty, yummy pondo yam and Efo Riro. Thank you. Bye-bye.